Go ahead, guys, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Little technical difficulty. Took a minute to get things going today.
Yeah, we're adjusting.
But we're here now.
New practices. We're evolving.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
It's a little straight. This is a red-green mid-range versus black-white shadow. I put Ponza, comma, or Ponza question mark because it's basically Ponza, but Ponza is
Isn't like great anymore.
well, it's not Ponza anymore. Like, it didn't play Land Destruction anymore. It plays Blood Moon.
Right. I mean, that's kind of.
Yeah, it still plays
Very
Utopia
loosely,
Sprawl and
yeah.
all the other shenanigans. So it's basically Ponza. It's just it doesn't play Land Destruction
Well,
because
here's
destroying lands is kind of not very
Yeah.
good.
So it's just rampy red. It's just rampy.
Rampy red with Blood Moon,
Okay.
which I mean that's fine.
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's fair. I mean, Clothis is good. Season Pike. Those are all good cards in his hand. So
It would be
Fair.
hilarious if Ryan was on his usual Tron and then the Ponza
Right.
deck is not playing Land Destruction.
Yeah.
that'd be good.
All right. Classic start with the Utopia Sprawl.
On itself.
Super exhilarating magic here.
Yeah, it's
I bet he named
historically
it
it is
red.
the best start for Ponza is actually to start on
With
the Arbor Elf.
Yeah.
But this will do.
Well, he's street wraithing. He's cycling. Let's take a look at his hand. See what he's working with.
If only Reanimate was in Modern.
Yeah. And okay, that's a random card.
Yeah, this card's not great, but it's fine.
It's a fine card, but it doesn't really fit. I wonder
It's
what
not it's not
I wonder what
really
it-
it's not really a
well,
modern level card, if we're being honest. Like
That's-
it fits in these shadow decks to an extent, but like it's not fantastic.
No. Yeah, it's just there he gets life total down as much as he wants.
Yeah, it's a 1/1 that is not great at even being a 1/1, but it is good for making you lose life.
It does stuff. I think like I wouldn't say that it's a conditional modern card. Like it checks the boxes. I mean it does a lot for being 1 mana. It's just when that matters, shifts. It waxes and wanes. Most of the time it doesn't matter.
Okay, well I think
Well,
Ryan
that's
just
gonna
lost
be-
game 1.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. The old turn 2 Blood Moon. Yeah, you're not casting shit except spell skites.
Yeah, Spellskite will be good here.
Well, all right. This is what we call a non-game in the biz. So I know he doesn't have any way to deal with that. He can't. Unless he just top decks maybe some weird answer that it might have, like a prismatic. But he can't. I wouldn't do anything, so he'd have to have
What is this thing called again? This 1/1? The
Hex Parasite.
yeah, maybe Hex Parasite can go the distance.
I mean, I don't think so, but maybe.
No, I don't. No, I was joking.
No, I know, I know.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, we've seen some crazy things.
Yeah,
This is
maybe
gonna
he
be
has a
Season
swamp in his
Pyromancer?
deck.
No,
That'd be
it's not a
helpful.
Season Pyromancer. It's a Clothis, right? Yeah, Clothis. Well,
Well, I get this thing rolling.
yeah, well,
This thing ends the game pretty quickly.
basic swamp off the top is what he needs.
That would be the best draw.
That is the only thing he can be hoping for. He probably has like 1 in his deck. So. No. Yep, still can't cast anything, so that's bad news, Bears. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. Got the chat. Nobody's chatting.
Gotta love Blood Moon. It just makes for such interesting magic.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, nobody likes it, but they keep printing.
Oh, people like it, John.
Well,
we harbor a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah, people do like it, but I mean, just like everybody bitches about it to some degree. But like the wackier the game gets, the more like it's always going to be relevant because there's always going to be this type of shit.
Is the devotion 7 on this thing? Is it always 7 on the multicolor ones?
Yes, it is indeed 7.
So he's
So it's-
only 3 off.
Yeah, The season
He's only
Pyromancer's
one
gonna
off.
help. Yeah. He's probably going to draw him an Arbor Elf.
Yeah.
And then he's going to smack him in the face for 5.
It did. You called it. You called it. This game is going to be over really quickly.
Yeah, it is. I need colored elemental tokens. Just don't have. It's going to be such a pain to redraw them. God damn it. Should have invested in digital art way earlier in my career. Because then I would have colored tokens of all kinds. Alright, here's a Fable Dealy.
Same.
Aha! There's one
Same
of mine.
concept. Get in there. Get in there.
Yeah, he is so boned. Yeah. Devotion more than achieved.
Devotion established, sir.
Yeah. That is a dude. It's a whack. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna take it. Well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily trade a thing, I guess. Could just top deck a swamp. I mean, one swamp's not gonna go the distance. You need like.
I think only a 4 in the front.
It's a 5/4.
You only took 4 there.
Oh, maybe it's a 4 or 5. I don't know. You could bring it up into the thing.
I don't even know what it's called.
Clothis.
Oh yeah, we already said that. I should know what it's called.
Oh, he's got jumps
Clothis. Did I spell that wrong?
There's a Y.
Oh.
YS. God of Destiny.
It is destined.
Oh, it's a 4 or 5. Okay, I had it mixed.
Well, this just ends game and wait. Oh my God, another one. He's got so many blockers. He's got blockers for days.
Yeah. So there's that mode. No removal yet to be seen from John, which would be helpful in this situation.
Yeah, I can't imagine Red Green has anything to deal with a shadow if we ever get to that point in the future.
No, but he should be able to deal with all this shit, but apparently just kind of opting out here. There's chumps. Needs some removal, man. But he's going to get to draw all the cards once this Kiki Jiki Dealy flips. Ah, almost. Almost. But not. I think at this point, no one would fault Ryan for scooping. Yeah, turn 2 Blood Moon. Dirty. Dirty is what that is. Okay. Oh, is he gonna fucking kill himself? Oh, he's just gonna attack. Oh, no, you can just kill that thing. Or... This one has no counters on it that he sacrificed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it is a Saga killer. He's gonna ask for a ruling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just a second. Pretty sure.
I don't know if that actually does anything.
Well, I can't remember how they're worded, but yeah, they're trying to figure it out. Let's look at a saga. Let's just look at Fable of the Mirror Breaker here. Look at the wording on a saga. Wording on a saga says... Okay, that doesn't say anything. Wording on a saga says dick. So we need comp rules. I feel like it would sacrifice. Because Spreading Seas... I don't know. Just take the counters off. No, I think Dustin figured to do it, so we'll get his take in a moment here. I don't have the energy to dig that up on the internet at the moment. So what's the verdict?
Right. So it has been determined that we have found that Ryan has found a way to give Parker infinite goblins.
Did you find the ruling on Sagas?
No, but I know how the ruling of the card works, and it just has no lore counters on it, and you have to sacrifice it when it has equal to or more counters on it than the number of chapters that you have. So
Right.
he basically just starts over.
Yeah, and that's what makes it sack from like spreading seas effects.
Yep.
Because it loses the ability.
It loses the chapters, and so then it's still a saga, and it has counters on it, and so you have to sack it.
Yep. Okay. Well, that didn't go as planned for him.
Yeah,
that's definitely
that's actually worse than what where he was.
Yeah. This is definitely concession mode here. All right. Well, hopefully,
it would have been better off just letting him rummage every turn.
Right.
Like honestly.
Yeah. All right. Let's hope that Ryan has some sideboard stuff here.
Well, he's got good main deck for this, which is Thoughtseize.
Yeah, he does have that.
He
does have that.
But that didn't mean anything in game one.
It did not. And he needs something that means something. So hopefully he has something that can mean anything more than that meant. Ratchet Bomb. Ratchet Bomb's probably actually okay if he has dead stuff, I guess. It's colorless. He could get Blood Mooned. I hate it, but I mean
so much.
Yeah.
I think Ratchet Bomb's just kind of not like. I think it
should be an EE.
I don't think you can play a 2-color deck and play Ratchet Bomb. I think it should be EE. If you're playing like mono black or something, then you play Ratchet Bomb, but you don't feel very good about it.
Yeah.
It's like mostly there to clean up tokens and shit. Which
yeah, that should definitely be. It would be better for as an EE. All right, he's cutting the spell skites, which
it's the only castable card he had in his deck. I don't know how I feel about that.
It's better than the Hex Parasite. I'd cut that Hex Parasite first. Because it does the same thing the Hex Parasite does, but just better because it's an 0-4 for 2 as opposed to a 1-1 for 1. Talking about rate here, folks. Talking about rate.
I cut all that colorless shit. I don't think it's doing anything here.
No. Douthie? Or surgical? What?
I don't know what these piles mean yet, so.
No, that's... Yeah, the surgicals are coming in.
He should have Feed the Swarm, I assume would be a good card.
He should have... He should
Being a shadow deck, I think Feed the Swarm would be a pretty auto include to the sideboard.
For sure. Absolutely, especially when you just got by a Blood Moon, but...
He does have a basic Swamp in his deck, so that's promising.
A?
I mean, he might have more, but I saw one.
No, I'm pretty sure it's probably A.
That's all he really needs, honestly.
Yeah, no,
There's no land destruction on the other side.
Until you get turned to...
no. That's just one.
All right, so you need to make sure to fetch for your basic. Yeah, he has like one swamp. Yeah, totally, just one. Okay, so hopefully we see Ryan fetch for a basic.
Yeah. Also, I need to shame him a little bit for that choice of basic. I'm not on board for that. It just looks like a random, like, limited Ben basic. Come on, Ryan. Get some style, man.
They do like force it down your throat these days with every set having fancy full arts.
Yeah, I don't even like those. I like style to me is playing some like fucking Ice Age or Mirage or some cool shit like that.
Yeah, it's because we're old. He's not old. So
style. I still think the young kids would look cool going.
They would. I mean, retro is like a thing. So
it is, man. It's retro. Retro's in.
Yeah. Get with the times, Ryan. Old times are cool now. Come on. The fuck? Drink one of these weird New Belgium thingies that they gave me yesterday.
I'll take one.
Huh?
I'll take the other one.
It's actually not bad.
Which one is it?
It's a Danger Beach IPA. It's pretty fruity, but it's
yeah,
not.
most of these Voodoo Rangers IPAs that I've been trying like are pretty fruity, but for the most part they're pretty drinkable.
No, they're fine. They're not. They're not like bad. It's not something I would like throw away. But it's pretty. I don't know. Like I feel like IPA as a style is as hard to fuck up as like a taco.
So Matt sent me a message the other morning, and he was like, "So I assume by the title that you guys are just like shitting on these movies." I'm like, "No, dude, there's a comma, bitch.
Yeah, dude,
like, there's a
come on.
comma." He's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, because originally he was like, "Hey, next time if you let me know what movie ahead of time, I can get some like images up for the
Right.
thumbnail and stuff."
Right.
And I'm like, "Well, I can tell you right now, the next one's the Iron Giant."
Right.
And then he asked that question. He's like, I asked because like the Iron Giant is like a huge inspiration in my life and all the, and so like he was like sad when he found out that we were doing the Iron Giant because he thought it was going to be us shitting on the Iron Giant.
No.
And then he showed me his wall, and on his wall he's got like a poster in his house of the Iron Giant.
It is a beautiful.
He's got two
film.
movie posters, Iron Giant and Tenet, and he says that Tenet is like one of his favorite movies, and so maybe he could be a special guest and we could do Tenet.
I've never seen it. All right, so Ryan got an Inquisition out, took the Renin 6, not the Arbor Elf, which I feel like would have been the better thing to do. But you know,
I think that Renin 6 is. I would take Renin 6 over the 2.
it's pretty powerful.
Especially like he might have a fatal push or something to deal with the elf, and generally I think
he's got his swamp, so that's good.
I think that if Renin 6 resolves, he's gonna have a hard time dealing with it. Oh God, he brought in surgicals, John. I cannot get behind this.
Well, it's gonna get Renin 6 here, so
that doesn't mean anything. There's not even any in his hand.
No, but he's gonna.
This did absolutely nothing, except spend his mana. John's loving this. He's loving that he just spent a card and mana to not. Oh, he spent life to not affect the board. Oh man, this is why I hate surgical, because people bring it in when they shouldn't. There's no graveyard in John's deck at all. If there's no graveyard, then you don't bring this in just to get rid of a random card.
Well, I mean, it's in this case, I would say it's more than a random card because it is a
He's getting rid of a card that John didn't even need to beat him in game 1.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's why I said the take. I would have taken the
and
Arbor Elf.
and this really has no value because he only had 2 left in his deck. There's no like, who knows if he probably wouldn't even have drawn one. You know, like it was just a bad play.
Well, let's see what else he's got going.
Sorry, I have to be the guy. I don't hate the card as much as a lot of people, but oh my God, there's just so many bad sideboard cards in it. His entire hand is just bad sideboard cards.
Well, he's got a shadow in it. Now this is why also he didn't take the Arbor Elf because he's got the Ratchet Bomb, so he's planning on doing that. But the thing is, John's gonna fucking go ham with this Seasoned Pyromancer on turn 2, and then this Ratchet Bomb.
Does he have red? I assume he's got red.
He's got a Utopia Sprawl in his hand that is going to enchant this forest. That's what's going to happen. And a Stomping Ground. Okay. So he's got all this stuff. Yep. Naming red. Tap that for 2. Tap that, untap it. Seasoned Pyromancer.
So he can play Pyro plus the elf if he wants to?
Yeah, he probably
can pitch the elf for a random one.
Yeah, I'd pitch the elf because he's got Ratchet Bomb. He's probably already planning on popping 1-drops. That was probably his whole plan in the first place.
Well, that was an uninspiring draw.
That was very uninspiring. But, got him out of the way. And,
So, all right. So now he's, I guess, in a spot where he's just going to Ratchet Bomb on his next turn.
Yep.
What a fucking waste.
Well, he's probably going to...
I guess it's technically a 2-for-1.
So what's going to happen
2
probably... let's see if he surgicals this Arbor Elf after he blows it up.
That would be disgusting.
That would make me laugh really hard.
It would be really fucking terrible. Like, does he have Fatal Push?
No, he's got two.
Because I'll tell you what would actually be decent is if he could blow the ratchet bomb,
pop that.
fatal push the
No,
season pyro, and then surgical the season pyro.
That would be.
That's actually getting rid of the one graveyard thing in his deck. That would be good.
He has two swamps. Okay.
He's got two fucking surgicals. He already cast one. What do you need three surgicals against a deck that doesn't rely on its graveyard? I hate this, John. I hate it.
Okay, good. He hit the Utopia spell. That's the actual thing.
That doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything, and it's actually funny hitting any thing. Like he doesn't want to draw that shit. He doesn't want to draw that shit. So you're just helping him not draw dead cards.
Yeah, you made his deck better. Actually, Renin 6 is also not a good draw at this point. So you have cast two surgicals, gotten two cards out of your hand, and made his deck better. On the plus side, he is getting Death Shadow down, which that is good. That's a good card. That's a card I'm in favor of. And honestly, if he plays his cards right, John might be in trouble.
Yeah, I'm fine with the ratchet bomb. It actually did something.
He's actually in really good shape now, despite these terrible fucking surgical extractions.
Yeah, he's got a 3/3.
And he can lose life at will with this land, although he might be thinking about. I mean, he could have lost life on the incept there.
Hey, we got interaction.
Okay, now he's got a plan.
Yeah.
And I like just...
Does John just have lands?
John just has lands.
Oh, he's gonna... Yep.
I think you go ahead and just do this.
Yeah, and I would just cast the surgical.
I'd pay the life.
Oh, no.
I mean, I guess he's... Okay. If you like before if he's targeting him.
Yeah, I'm just saying I was gonna just pay for the surgical because you have as much life as you want to pay with it as member already.
Like, yeah, but you needed the target at the time, but now he's got a target.
Yeah. He definitely needs to hit that season before the end of John's turn.
Oh, there's an EE. That's a card. Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Well, you guys are basically just fucking tit for tatting into oblivion here. And here's a dismember. Paying 2 life. Yep.
Why would, like, there is one card that cares about graveyards in this game, and he is leaving it in play for, like, no reason. What's the surgical for? If not this.
So John did that on upkeep?
What's going to be hilarious is when John turns around and draws a fucking... That's a 2/2.
Big giant dude. All right, now...
It's not a giant, it's a 2/2.
Oh, it's a 2/2. Oh, it's because it's that person with the
Oh,
highest...
that's a 3/3.
Highest life total. That's what that card does. It's
yeah.
awkward.
It forces you to be aggressive.
I think I just like the big giant...
I like it in the red versions of Shadow that have play like Swift Spear and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's playing the other thing from Capenna. That's just like a 13/13.
Yeah.
I think I like that better than this guy. Like, just lean into that.
Yeah. I can't remember exactly what the...
It's reduced by your life total cost. Like,
yeah, but I don't remember what the starting... like, I don't know how much...
13.
I know. I don't know what it would cost to cast right now with his life. I can't remember what the stats are on it.
Well, it is a Shadow of Mortality, I think is what it's called. We can bring that up.
I'm telling you, John, what is going to happen is he's got the circle in his hand doing absolutely fucking nothing, and John is going to end up drawing a seasoned pyro. And, like, I just hate this so much.
Yeah, not a huge fan of the. Yeah, let's type that in Shadow. I think it's Shadow of Mortality.
We can give him infinite goblins again.
That's good. Oh, now he's got the Hex Parasite. Oh, this
Yeah.
thing that should have came out for. It's okay. First time playing the deck, he's learning. He's figuring it out. I do think that there is something to a white-black version of Shadow. I don't like any of these cards, but I think there is.
He needs to
something there.
circle the thing right now, or he's going to be able to make goblins next turn.
Yeah.
Or the 1/1s. Like, you have to use it.
Yeah, you
It'll
may
be
as
the
well.
only good one that you use, and it won't be great.
No.
All right. Well, John's for sure going to draw Season Pyro this turn.
He's going to, for sure, at least get the mana to do the one out of his graveyard, which you can't stop him from doing.
Well, Surgical's bad now.
Nice.
It is officially not playable.
Attack for 2, get a treasure.
All right, he could hard cast the Fury now. That should
God, I
end this
cannot
game
wait
pretty
for the
quick.
new treasure token. It's going to look so much better on camera. It's going to be fucking awesome. It's going to be bling blowing.
Bing bow, bing bow.
The treasure and the clue are going to look super good on camera.
That's a really weird chump.
I mean, the thing's not doing anything, so whatever.
I would have drawn a card. Fuck it. Sack that land and draw a card, right? What else you doing?
What are we doing here? We don't know what we're doing here.
Probably gonna draw his 4th surgical extraction.
Yeah, there is a surgical happening. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, fuck
No,
this.
I think he wants him to make 1/1s.
Fuck this Skyclave thing.
Which
man.
He's
okay.
made the surgical
What?
completely uncastable.
Oh, it could have been a better draw.
He can't even target the Season Pyro now because John can just make dudes in
Yeah.
response.
Yeah, there was a window.
It was only open for like 4 turns, so no biggie.
All right.
At least he got rid of those Utopia sprawls. And Renin 6s. This is a big dude now.
Yeah, he's a 6'6".
Yeah, you let this happen. Bomb Genie. Is this a double block?
No. Ryan's thinking about firing off his surgical.
Well, that was your target.
Yeah. That was the target a while ago. No, 'tis not.
Just take his like windswept teeth or some shit. That'll show him.
If there's, I mean, is there a fable in there? Or?
There's nothing, dude. There's absolutely nothing. That was the only target in the entire deck that would make sense to surgical, and he blew it. He'd actually have pressure if if this big dude if John would have had to chump with actual stuff instead of just free stuff that.
So what did John draw?
I hope it's a pyro.
Maybe
If there's
need a
any
free
justice in
treasure.
the world, it's a pyromancer.
No, it's a
Oh,
Fury.
he's just gonna do the Fury. He's had the Fury, okay.
Yeah.
And he still has the treasure up, so
He could probably he could kill that thing, couldn't he? Right now, he's a 6'6". He could have just killed it. No.
It only does 40.
The fable doesn't have haste. No, he has the fable guy flip, but he doesn't have
Oh,
haste.
he does not have haste. That's
So,
correct.
Next turn, he's going to kill.
No,
whatever he
also of note, if Ryan, we're still in the spot. If Ryan tries to cast surgical, it is not going to work out well for him.
No.
Because we still have the answer.
The
in
floating
John's
veil
hand.
of summer.
Yeah. I think we're probably going to see a concession.
Yeah. We didn't update it, but this is John is up a game here. Now here's the thing. Here's the giant.
No, I did. I just didn't hit the button.
Here's the giant thing.
That's lame. I got halfway there.
Hey.
I typed it in, goddammit. Okay. Well, that kind of keeps him alive, yeah?
Yeah, it's a fucking 1313. It's a big old dude. Where's all the burn? Where's some fucking burn, man?
We don't know that he has that.
He doesn't. I don't. I mean, by now I'm just assuming he doesn't. So it would be nice though. It would be nice to just mop this shit up. But he does get to attack. Gets to get 2. So the thing is still.
Does attacking do anything? I don't think he can attack.
No, not really. You could force 2 through. That's all you would do.
You'd lose your shit in the process, right?
Yeah. Oh, does it copy anybody's shit? What?
No.
Wait a minute.
No,
Bring that up.
targeted. He targeted
Oh,
with
targeted
4
with
damage.
it. Okay. I mean, it does make, with that ETB, it makes it a little awkward.
I got fucking shit on.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Well, it's part because I also think this is the only deck I don't know how to play against. Hardened Scales.
You got shit on with this deck.
Yeah.
That's
By
weird.
Scales.
Now I don't want you to play it. It's like the one thing you shouldn't get shit on with this deck.
You don't know how to play against Hardened Scales?
I feel like it's just a deck I've ever had a good time playing against.
Because if there's a deck that's good against Hardened Scales, I'd have to think that it's this fucking thing that I have.
What you need to do is run through like 3 leagues with Hardened Scales.
Playing Hardened Scales?
Yeah. Yeah, play the deck.
That's it. That's the best way to
Play it, and that's how I'll know how to beat it.
Yep.
Same thing with Storm.
Yeah, that's how I learned how to beat Storm. I don't lose to Storm ever. I don't know how anybody loses a Storm once you understand it.
All right, well, that goes to John.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
that
really
was
weird
disgusting,
idea.
and I hated it.
That's like-
I hated everything that I saw.
That's one of the decks that I'm just like super happy to play against if I play my deck.
What do I kill?
The right things at
All right.
the right time.
So
Like
we got to
every
see why
other game in
Surgical
Magic?
Extraction is a trash Magic card that probably shouldn't be played.
Who's playing that?
Ryan brought him in
That's
from
all he.
sideboard,
That's all he did in that game was play Surgical Extraction.
and it did nothing. What did you drop? I assume since you're handing this back to me. Okay.
He
Oh, there's an odd
he
number.
surgical extraction a Utopia Sprawl.
Oh.
And then he surgically extracted a Ren and 6.
It's a little more reasonable, but no.
And then he had a third one. He killed Seasoned Pyromancer and chose not to surgically extract it. He let it make goblins. It stayed in the graveyard for like 4 turns, and he had the surgical the entire time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he's just playing Ponza.
It's
Yeah.
Ponza
Without
versus
actual land destruction.
So,
Yeah.
Or is it just the red-green Delirium deck?
It's is it Delirium? There's
No, it's Ponza.
They
It's
just don't
just,
play land
there's
destruction
not
anymore.
land destruction. It's just it's Moonza.
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 Yeah. Ponza Moon.
all right. Enough bitching about that.
Is it
Sorry,
playing Urza
Ryan.
Saga?
You over sideboarded.
Oh, no Blood Moon and Urza Saga combo.
We'll be right back.
So
Non-boo.
I am really offended.